In today's video, I was going to start by telling you how easy it is to make your cosplay with a 3D printer. While I was editing, I wanted to talk about how cosplay with a 3D printer helps with depression. I'm going to tell you a little bit about depression and how you can beat it. So first off, I have to apologize. I am an amateur novice at best. I'm not the greatest at what I do, but I enjoy it. See, the whole depression side of it, it gets me out of bed. It gets me off the couch, off the chair. It gets me out of the stupor that mental health has put me into. I like the fact that I can come down here for a little bit of time here and there and put a smile on my face. So with cosplay, I've done a few little things here and there. It's just something to cheer yourself up. I've had a little fun lately with making a commission piece for some awesome looking cosplay. It was from a story called Bendy and the Ink Machine. It was a video game that came out in 2017, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. For the commission that I was doing, my customer, so to speak, wanted to have this. This right here, I'm not sure if it's even focusing in, is just the prototype of the axe. As you see, I split it up into 3 versions because even though this is a Elegoo Neptune 3 Plus, it's not the biggest one out there, and this person wanted this to be 3 foot tall. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen with that machine. I was able to go into Prusa Slicer, and I used this slicer for cutting it into thirds, and then I made dovetails on those connections so they would be nice and strong. So after I put the epoxy on and put the entire thing together, I used some automotive primer, which is sandable, shook the heck out of my body with a orbital sander to make it all nice and smooth. After that, it was time for paint. Now, I didn't really include a lot of the painting in the video. When I came down here, I looked at my camera and I said, you know what? This is my part. This is where I have fun. This is where I come down to destroy that depression. When I come down here, this is my safe space. I use this small little quarter of the garage to beat those demons from my mental health, to work out the things that are bothering me. Because of my physical issues, I only come down here a few hours. I can't even say hours. You can't even see my beautiful eyes with these freaking glares. During those small amounts of time, I come down here and I work a little bit on myself. I don't really work on the props. That is just a tool for me to work on my soul, so to speak. I said I didn't video a lot of the process of painting this 3 foot long axe. Why? Because this is mine. This is my secret on how I made this look like the original. I painted it yellow and I painted it black. I gave it that look of it's out of a cartoon, just like the video game. I took my, how do we say, my artistic license and made this for my quote-unquote customer so they would be extremely happy when they go to a comic convention, when they hang it up on a wall, whatever it is. I made this out of PETG. It's got about it was 5 layers thick, and ink fill was about 30% to make it structurally sound. When you, that's right, you Start doing your cosplay, whatever it is, whether it includes 3D printing or not, whether it's just foam or wood or plastic, whatever you do it for yourself. Make yourself happy. The reason to make cosplay is to have fun. Doing these videos always makes me happy. Sometimes they are a little tedious to make, but I'm showing you that I'm beating the downfalls of mental health. That puts a huge smile on my face, and it just warms my heart, especially when you guys watch this stuff.